Hello everyone and welcome to my live stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Okay, let's taxi out.
Fuerteventura Tower, Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform at runway 19 ready for departure. Departure to the south.
Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform, QNH 1016 south departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 19er.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19er, Palladius Victor Romeo uniform.
Okay, we're ready to go. We're traveling to this little remote island in the middle of nowhere.
To latest Victor Romeo uniform, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. To latest Victor Romeo uniform, did you hear my last transmission?
Flight of Ventura Tower. Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Frequency change.
Hi there, 2099. I'm doing okay if this flight works out. We get the autopilot on. We're traveling to a little island in the middle of nowhere. I was actually going to stream sim racing today, and I still may. How do you feel about sim racing? Go to my channel and you can see a few races from a couple of days ago. Just go back a couple of streams. What is docked? Is that an RPG? Let me look it up on my phone. Is it out on console? Let me check. Yes, I see it. Available on PS5 on the 5th for $29.99. I got the new Resident Evil Requiem. I don't even know why. So, and there's a deluxe version for $39. What is this? A RPG? I'm looking at it right now. Do you get anything extra if you pre-ordered? Let me see here. One player. Yeah, a realistic simulator. Oh, heavy machinery. Oh, that looks interesting. Don't get me hooked on something new, okay? So you go to the port and you move crates. Looks like you don't get anything extra for pre-ordering. Are you getting it on PS5? Let me look at the deluxe edition and see what you get. See, the thing about Flight Sim is once you set up the flight and get going, you can sit here and close your eyes and take a nap. You can't do that with other games, right? Oh, you're on PC. Let me see if you get anything extra for I finally updated my gaming PC the other day. Played Flight Sim. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing on a PC. It doesn't look like... Oh, so you get the season pass with the deluxe edition, it looks like. So you're working at the docks. Hi there, Call. Yeah, I mean, you know, to stream, I'd have to just set up a whole bunch of stuff. That's why I don't stream. I mean, I've got a really good gaming PC, but to stream, I'd have to set up a Stream Deck, which I have, and all that stuff. I just don't want to deal with that. When you stream from console, it's just turn it on and away you go. Hey, Call. Actually, the scenery is better, yes, but we need SU5 for the PS5. We need this update because a lot of the aircraft I can't even use. If I use the Citation, it stutters and crackles. So this jet, the PC-24, works pretty good. The Vision jet works pretty good. So I have this set on autopilot. So I'm using my flight stick today. So if you go inside here, I just click the flight stick and it automatically sets it, but the autopilot's right here. So the autopilot's here. So if you set an altitude and then you click autopilot and then you click FLC, flight level control, it will take you to whatever altitude you set. Although why am I at 8100 when I set it for 10,000? Hold on. Let me turn that off. I'll go down to 9,000. Then theoretically when you set this to on, it should but it's not. Let's set the auto throttle, see if that fixes it. We need to climb to 9,000. Now we're climbing. Oh yeah, I'll check it out. When I'm done streaming, I'm taking a little break. I'll definitely check it out, Ben. Well, Call, the thing is, if it's a photogrammetry, then it looks more realistic, but most of it is still just the I think they use Bing Maps, so it's just satellite. So yeah, it's not going to be the best. There's some aftermarket stuff you can get to improve the scenery, but you got to be on PC. This flight has got nothing to see. It's a lot of over the water here. Show you where we're going to a small island. It's over an hour flight, so not too exciting. Yeah, Call, I think just about every plane has a flight level control, even if it's a propeller. You have, that's part of real aviation, the flight level control. So, yeah, I think every aircraft has it. Yeah, I'll definitely check out the let me look at my phone. I have put this on mute though because I don't want the sound coming over. So let me look at docked real quick because I'm using my iPad for this stream. thing about Autoland, it works pretty good on this plane, but when you get about a mile out, you want to take it off. I have auto landed completely on it. It'll bounce because obviously it hits runway hard. Also the Vision Jet, that auto lands pretty good too. And the Citation, when it works, does too. Okay, let me look at this docked video. Ben, it's about a 45-minute video. I just watched some of it. So what happens if you drop one of those containers? You get bumped from the game? So what happens if you drop one of those on a person? Do they go down, and then you rush them to the hospital? You fire up flight sim and you can helicopter them out, right? We're gonna see how close this gets to auto landing call, and I'll take it off of autopilot, right? But this is a longer flight. If you land with autopilot on and auto throttle on, you're risking it making it to the runway. It has before, I've done it, and it does land, you know, but it's not the true way to fly. Yeah, Ben, drop one of those crates on somebody and see what happens. And then report back. Hey studio, I found this really cool airport. I was watching someone else's stream, and it's like, see if you've ever heard of this. It's in the middle of nowhere. I just spawned at the closest airport, and it's still an hour. It's called Madeira, and it's a little island in the middle of nowhere. But the approach looks really like epic, like St. Bart's epic. So here's where it is. We took off from this island right here, and we're going to this little tiny island in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's out in the ocean. It's off the coast of Spain. But check out this approach. Where's the runway? I'm not seeing the runway, but maybe it doesn't know where to go. We'll fly over the island and see. I don't know where it is, but I saw people trying to land there. I don't know, Ben, if I'll get docked or not. I'll check out some videos. I'll add it to the Purple app and see how many people are playing it. Oh, is that what it is? Call? I wonder why I can't see the airport. I'm trying to decide if I want to get Rensport for my Xbox so I can stream that over on Purple. I have it for the PS5. Yeah, if I decide to get it, I'll stream it because I'll get it for PS5. See, the thing about PS5 is it lets you stream to Red app here or Purple, whereas the Xbox only lets you stream to Purple. Let's see if we can find this airport. On the FMS, so I don't know. Call, it looks like this is going to be a VFR landing because if the airport's not showing. Here's the runway. So we're going to have to do a VFR landing because, as you can see, my flight plan's all off. Let me see if I can switch it. Add this to the bug list. There, we just fixed it. Let me fix the air now. See, this is the approach right here. You can see the runway right there. Call, this isn't going to be an auto land because I don't see an ILS localizer for it. So now let's fix the error code that we're going to get here. Now we got to get back on the new line here. So give me a minute. Take autopilot off. Got to get back on the FMS here. And then this should fix it. Call, it'll come pretty close to auto landing, but it's not going to get on a localizer. Hang on and I'll check the chat. Let me just get this back to pink. We're almost there. There we go. Let's get the flight level control going. Okay, we'll be back on course here. Oh yeah, VNAV I always enable bend right when we turn on to the final approach. We enable VNAV, we get rid of the, uh-oh, where's this going? Hold on. I don't know where it's going. It's off course. I hope we didn't screw it up by resending this. Seeing better reconnect. Nav mode still on. Let's turn it off. Let's better fix it or it's going to be a pretty short flight. Okay, I think we're okay now. Yeah, Ben, I was about ready to get that game and say, you know what, to this one. Hey, Four Corners. Yeah, Four Corners. Well, career mode on PS5, I hear, has a lot of issues. We're all waiting for SU5, which came out on PC and Xbox. And let me tell you, it runs really smooth now on, I hate to say it, on the Xbox and the PC. Looks incredible on the PC. I fired it up yesterday. I did my 3 months, every 3 month update on my PC. But yeah, there's a lot of known career issues. No, Ben, there is no SU5 for this. It's for PC and Xbox. And if it doesn't come soon for PS5, then I will be playing something else. I'm not sure what the holdup is.
Center, Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform is type Pilatus PC-24, 85 miles northwest of Lima Echo Victor Zulu.
Hang on.
10,900.
Yeah, the flight's a little boring, but the landing's going to be incredible.
Victor Romeo uniform, Canary Center.
It's going to be, like I said earlier, on a St. Bart's landing.
Squawk 6611, Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
I think we can lower our altitude a bit. We're just over the water.
Radar contact 87 miles northwest of Lima Echo Victor Zulu Sierra, 10,700. QNH 1015.
Roger, Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
Okay, we're going down to 6,000. There's nothing but water. So here's the, if you just joined, this is what makes this flight. I've never done it before, but I was watching somebody who did it. Here's what makes it cool. It's an island in the middle of nowhere off Spain. And it's got this runway that, look at this, it's just like St. Bart's. You come over the hill, sort of, and then land on a short runway. So that's what we're going for. See, nothing but water. Ben, I could be playing that game here in the meantime. If I put this on mute, I'll check out some more videos on it. I don't want the sound coming through while I'm looking at that game that you're talking about, docked. Yeah, the MFD on every aircraft, I think, goes off. I don't know if that's supposed to, because it's picking up the satellite, maybe. I don't know. It does it on both Xbox and PS5. Well, Four Corners, I would prefer to use the Citation, which will land itself, but that on a PS5 is not real good. A lot of stuttering, and then the sound crackles. So the Vision Jet and the PC24, they're pretty smooth on a PS5. Unless you want to use like a propeller, the Beechcraft is good. But for jets, no. Citation, longitude. Studio and I like the PC24, at least for now. But when you use that longitude, you can set that up. You don't have to do anything. You hit the flight plan, you hit the send button, all the nav frequencies are there, everything is there. You don't do anything and it auto lands if you wanted to. But I'm not using it because it might kill the app. It's crackle, crackle, crackle. Let me check out some more of that dock video. I'm going to mute my mixer real quick here so it doesn't come through. We'll go out to outside view. There it goes again, Ben. Look at... Yeah, the longitude has no issues on the Xbox or a PC. No crackling, no nothing. Smooth as can be. Maybe I'll stream that over on the Xbox later, but I have to stream it on Purple. Ben, maybe we should forget all this and play Cyberpunk 2077. See, the trouble is I want to stream sim racing too, but you can't get a desk big enough to have both a flight stick and throttle and a wheel and pedal set. Can't do it. You have to keep taking it on and off, so I'm trying to play sim racing with the controller, which is not... You can do it, but it's a lot easier if you have a wheel and pedals. Oh, the leaf blowing here. Let me mute this. What wasn't buggy at launch? I'll be muted for a minute. The gardener's outside, leaf blowing the place. Hey Ben, are you going to be streaming, Doc, or are you just going to play it? I don't know. Do you stream? Because I'll watch you stream it first. Well, I'll watch some others stream it too. And go on to Purple app and pull it up and see what it looks like. You don't have to send the videos because I'll, like I said, pull it up on YT and then the Purple app. If you just do a search, whoever's playing it, it'll show up there, and you can just watch those players live. There's a whole ton of pre-game reviews and gameplay of it already. I'm looking at it right now. Hey, small bats, what's going on? Okay, we're going in the darkness here. No one else is flying along. You want to fly and try this landing? Equivalent to St. Bart's? Here's the codes if anybody wants to come along. We got a long way to go, so you got plenty of time to catch up. That's the closest island, though, and it's like almost an hour flight. If you left from Spain somewhere, it was like 2.5 hours. You're working, I forgot. Okay. No one's flying along, though. Check this out, going into a real cloud bank here. Wow, these clouds are 6,000? Let's see if we're even halfway there yet. Hey, we're halfway. I saved the airport information studio. I screenshot it so we can try it another time when you're available. Now, Ben, if I see let me get back in the inside view. If I see a ton of people playing it on the Purple app, I can pick it up. It's cheap enough, and then I can stream it. How's that? Life on the docks. Wow, we just cleared out of the clouds. I'm watching someone, Ben, lift a container up. I'm not sure what he's doing with it. He's lifting up this huge container. Let me check it out. I hear American Truck Simulators coming to consoles shortly too. So not only do you have to lift the containers, you have to carry them around the dock without hitting another container. I'm looking at this. He hasn't dropped it yet. I don't know if I'll get it or not. I'll watch them, like I said. Hold on, let me mute this. After it launches Thursday, I'll go to Purple App, and then you do a browse and put in docked, and then you could follow it, and then you could see if people are playing it or not. I don't remember. Do you do Purple or you don't do Purple? It'll be easier to find someone streaming it on Purple than Red, this app.
Air Portugal 7. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Air Portugal 7.
The American Truck Simulator was mainly a PC game, but it's coming to console. It says date to be determined the last time I checked. Okay, I just saw the guy drop the container. He didn't drop it, he laid it down. Are you going to use the big overhead cranes, or are you going to move them with the forklifts? Ben, this game is very slow paced. Docked. Because you have to move around the container and stuff, so it's very slow paced to try and pick it up. But it ain't any slower pace than this. See where we're at. I'm going to descend. For anybody that just joined, we're flying off the coast of Spain to a little island in the middle of nowhere that has a very challenging landing like St. Bart's. This might be a one-flight stream, and then, hey, Ben, if you want to check it out, I might come back and stream either Project Motor Racing or Rensport, just as a test. So that game docked is not a multiplayer. It says one player. So you can't, yeah, it doesn't make sense that you'd be able to play against other players. to move crates around a dock. If you're still watching, call. We'll see how close it comes to landing itself. Let's get down to the deck. Man, has there ever been another version of that game, or is this brand new? Check out this water. Oh, okay, brand new. I'll check it out. It's not like I go anywhere. Like I said, it might be interesting to pick up. It's pretty inexpensive compared to what I paid for Project Motor Racing. Oh my gosh. And Resident Evil. I don't know why I got that. I don't think I'll ever play it. I don't do good with RPGs. Let's see where we need to be. Looks like 2,000 feet. See, this is the approach we're taking right here. Yeah, Ben, I play sports games too, besides Sims. Need more room on the console. Or I can just open my PS5 Pro, which has 2 TBs. That'll take care of it. Check this out for lighting. If you just joined, we'll be landing on a small little island shortly. Hey Ben, I'm just checked the Purple app, and Doc already has 108 followers on the Purple. It shows one guy's playing, but he's not playing that. It says he's got 6 viewers. He's playing some demo of some other game. I'm going to hit the follow button so I don't forget. So now when people play it, I'll see it pop up. Sometimes these guys will get the game early, but there doesn't look like there's early play. There was almost 500,000 people playing Resident Evil when it came out last week. Now there's about 160,000. Hey Ben, you ever notice for Flight Sim I always have about the same number of people watching? So you really wonder if out of the 7, let's see, 3 or 4 were chatting and the other 4 are bots. You know, they do that. You know that, right? Both the red and the purple lab do that. I mean, not everybody has to chat, but when, you know, people like to chat, then I know that they're real watchers. Wish that thing would stop going offline at MFD. Well, usually you can go by the likes, so you need likes are more important on the Red app than actual viewers. So you go by the likes. If you have 100 people watching and you have 10 likes, that tells me there's probably 70 bots. I mean, I just do this for fun. I play all day, basically every day, Ben, some game. I don't always stream it. Like last night I was streaming Flight Sim. I decided to do a late stream. Well, late as in 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Or I think I went a little longer. Just to test, same thing, 5 to 7 viewers. Peaking maybe at 8 or 9. Oh, we're coming up on the transition here. Let's get ready to land. Don't worry, you don't want to be familiar with that and their algorithm, how it works. Okay, let's get ready. Looks like it's going to come straight in and make a right turn, so we're low enough. I'm going to descend to 2,000, I think, right now. Figures there would be clouds. Let's clear this up so we can see, well, there shouldn't be clouds at 2,000 feet so we can see the approach. Let's do this just so we can see how the approach is. Okay, we'll see what this looks like on this very interesting approach to this island. Okay, I'm going to check the chat after I land, if I land. We'll set the VNAV and the approach mode as soon as we get a little closer. We'll see if we pick up a localizer, but I don't think we're going to. I didn't have any frequencies to set. Hey, Steele, you should have gone this flight. We're checking out this very challenging landing. It's like a St. Bart's job. A little island in the middle of nowhere off of Spain. You came in just in time to see me F it up. See, check this out. Couple of right-hand turns and down. Right over the side of the island is where the airport is. I don't know. I was watching someone stream and he landed a Airbus there. So I don't know if it's that short. But he had to go around 3 times. Okay, we're at 2,000 feet. That's where we need to be. Hopefully we're going to make the turn here. Okay, I'll check the chat after I land. Okay, are we going to turn or what?
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Got spoilers out. Look at this, look at this. We're turning. Now I think I'm going to manual. I'm not taking a chance. I have to go around. Well, looks like the VNAV's working. I still don't even see the airport. We're descending. So we're on the glide slope, but I don't know whether to leave it on AP or take it off. I didn't even see the runway. I think we have to make a right-hand turn. Are we going to hit these houses? See, Steel, this is just like a St. Bart's job. Well, it's turning the wrong way.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Now it's turning the right way.
Terrain ahead. Pull.
Look at this.
Pull up.
Look at this. St. Bart's Jr. I'm going to get as close as I can before I take the AP off. Look at that. I got 2 and 2. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it?
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
I didn't put the gear down.
Madeira Tower, Palladius Hotel
I got to go around.
uniform is 1 mile southwest, 300 with Quebec to land.
Look at that. I messed that up.
Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform, Madeira Tower. QNH 101 tree. Make left traffic runway 05.
Enter left traffic runway 05. Palladius Victor Romeo uniform.
That was almost perfect. I wasn't paying attention, didn't put the gear down. Now it is going to be a St. Bart's.
Palladius Victor Romeo uniform. Wind 274 at 6.
I'll check the chat after I land.
05.
Clear to land runway 05. Palladius Victor Romeo uniform.
It had the pattern all set up. I don't even know which direction to come in from.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. 500.
Maybe, maybe, maybe.
500. Sink rate. Sink rate. 100.
Floaty, floaty. Look at that. Another satisfied customer.
runway.
You definitely have to try this, Steel and Studio.
Pilatus Victor.
Trouble is unless you spawn in the air,
124.66.
it's an hour flight from the closest island.
124.66. Pilatus
Did you guys like that? I was using my flight stick, by the way. Yeah, I didn't arm the spoilers. Not bad, not bad.
Madeira ground. Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Request taxi to the gate.
Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Taxi to gate Alpha 10 using taxiway Bravo Alpha.
You know what the code is, right? I have it saved. I did a screenshot of it. The code is, hold on. She didn't acknowledge. She's not acknowledging lately.
Taxiing to gate Alpha 10 via taxiway Bravo Alpha. Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
Here's the code. Lincoln Paul Mary Adam. I might do this over on my Xbox with the Honda Jet. But Steel, it'll be too late for you. It'll be a little bit later. Look at this. We got some big birds here landed. I'm going to try it again, I think, I'm going to spawn in the air. Hey, someone's in my parking spot. Let me show you guys where it is so you know it's in the middle of nowhere. Let's see if we can spawn in the air. I don't know. Actually, we can just take off from here. Let's do that. We'll just take off and fly around the island. So here's where it's at. Where did he go? I lost it. It's LPMA. So let's see what's close. I thought I did pick the closest, so... So you can see it's off the coast of Spain here. And you see there's nothing else around it. Come on, I thought I got rid of the clouds. Let's take off from, let's taxi. So here's something here. How far is this if we set this as departure? Here's an 8-minute flight. Let's do that and we'll set up the same flight plan. I didn't even see this island in the first place. Let's set this up. Wait, Steele, you're not at home? You're somewhere else? Eight-minute flight. Let's see if it'll get in the pattern and land itself again.
Porto Santo ground, Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Request taxi for takeoff, north departure.
TAWS system test. Okay.
Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 6 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.755 when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway tree 6 via taxiway Alpha. Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
Ah, it's coming in over the other side this time. Oh, okay, got it, Steele. I gotta find that other runway 5. So why isn't it giving me an option? The other runway will be easier. Trying to find that same approach. Okay, let's just go in where it wants to. We'll take 2-3 and come in from this way. So it's going to use the RNAV. Okay. Let's get this going. Activate. Okay, we're ready to go here, I think. Let's set a minimal altitude. I think it called for 3,000. Yeah, I know. Look at the steel watch. There's the spoilers going up right there. I didn't have enough hands to turn it on. I have a button on my flight stick mapped. Okay. Let's go. Let's try it from this side. Then we'll just take off from there and try it from the hard side.
Santo Tower, Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Ready for north departure at runway 36.
Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. QNH 101 tree departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Cleared for takeoff runway 36. Palladius Victor Romeo.
Yeah, it's a speed break. No taxiway here. Looks like there's a dirt road, that's it. Like I said, we'll land and then we'll take off from there and come in from 05, the hard way in. I guess we could have taxied down that dirt road. This is kind of a cool airport. Studio and Steel. And Ben. You still watching, Ben? Ben, you missed my landing? Are you kidding me? Okay, everything's set. Let's go.
Palladius Victor Romeo uniform. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Palladius Victor Romeo uniform. Did you hear my last transmission?
Porto Santo Tower, Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Frequency change.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
FMS autopilot on. kind of a straight-in flight. Let's see what happens.
Approach. Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform is type Pilatus PC-24, 14 miles southwest of Porto Santo, 2900. Request flight following.
Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform, Madeira approach. Squawk 1012.
Squawk 1012, Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform. Radar contact 16 miles northeast of Madeira, 2500. QNH 101
Roger, Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
Oh, okay, Ben. You missed my last landing, didn't you? At this real hard airport. So this would be the last flight, and then we'll take a lunch break. Maybe come back after lunch. So we're going to just land here again. The other way, 05 is the harder way. Okay, I don't even see the runway yet.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Your speed brakes. Okay, I see the runway. This is definitely the easier approach.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. 100. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull
Madeira
up.
Tower, Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform is 2 miles northeast, 200, with Quebec to land.
Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform, Madeira Tower. QNH 101 tree. Make left traffic runway 2 tree.
There, speed brakes out.
Palladius Victor Romeo uniform. You are not clear to land. Clear the runway.
That was an easy landing. The other way, after I come back after lunch, we'll practice on the other way. We'll just do takeoffs and landies.
Romeo uniform. You are not clear to land. Clear the runway.
Yeah, that was the easy side, Steel. You saw the other side.
Palladius Victor Romeo uniform. You are not clear to land. Clear the runway. Palladius Victor Romeo uniform. Contact ground on 124.6.
Look at all these easy jets here from Europe.
Going to 124.66, Palladius Victor Romeo uniform.
Oh no, we just hit the truck. Yeah, that's my Steel. It might be a little late for you in an hour or so, but that's what we're going to do is practice. Oh, Ben put that in there. Sorry. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this one and start up another one after lunch in an hour or two. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for being in there. This Steel, Ben, Studio. Small Bats was in. For corners and call. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, we'll see you in a bit.